all, and welcome to Gaming But Rubbish's first look at Inside a Starfield Sky. Now, I've actually played this slightly before, so I know a hell of a lot more than you do, because frankly, when you start playing Inside a Starfield Sky, you know nothing at all. But I'll walk you around a bit, so you can see what the hell's happening. So, this is Inside a Starfield Sky. Now, from what you can see, it's a shoot 'em up. However, there is more to it than that, as we'll see as we go along. This is what I am. As you can see, I'm the little green dude here. And this is what I am inside. As you play Inside a Starfield Sky, you can go inside things and outside of things, and the point of the level is to go as high up as possible. So when I go up on this green arrow, I will go up a level. So at that point, you've noticed two things. One, I've gone up from 4 to 5, and two, I have become this dude, which is who I was inside. So the idea being, when you pick up a power-up, it doesn't go directly to you, but it goes up to the level above you. So you need to think progressively about which power-ups you want to be using next when you pick them up. So if I keep going a bit, see, now we've got some power-ups. There's a bunch of different power-ups. I'm quite impressed with the variety, actually. I wasn't expecting this many at all. Heat-seeking, bouncing. However, those are both level 1. They also have levels. From what I've seen 1 to 7, but I'm sure it goes higher than that. And you can actually go inside power-ups to edit them, to make them more powerful. So here, this is a heat-seeking power-up, level 1. Let's say I want to make it more powerful. I can use Shift key to choose what I want to go inside, and go inside the power-up. And there you go, I'm inside the power-up. Now from here, I can actually change the power-up from the inside. So here, for example, I'm going to take 2 bullet size. What else can I find? Ooh, 2 bullet speed over there. So that's 2 rate of fire. So now it's become rate of fire because that's the biggest thing. What do I want to do? Let's see if we can change that to a bullet speed or bullet size or rate of fire. Because if we can, then we can accumulate them together. Let's see what we can find. So you see already I've gone up 2 levels and then down back 2 levels. And as you progress through the game, the idea is to get as far as possible, but generally speaking, you do a lot of backtracking, a lot of going forward and backwards. The name Inside a Starfield Sky is an allegory for infinity, I think. At least that's what I seem to understand. See, so now I've picked up 1 more bullet cornering, so now I have 3 bullet cornering in total, so when I come out of this power-up, it will be more powerful. So yeah, as I said, Inside a Starfield Sky is supposedly, at least that's what I seem to understand, an allegory for infinity, meaning that there's an infinitely large amount of depth and going up and going down you can get to. And you've probably noticed this is quite a deep philosophical kind of game. It's by Jason Rohrer, who's also the creator, see, now it's gone up to 3. Jason Rohrer, who's also the creator of Sleeper's Death, kind of crazy interactive storytelling game where you did some... The creator takes 30 seconds to build and design a story, and then the player takes 30 seconds to play it, and you swap. It was great fun, played over LAN, if slightly nutty. There, so now as you can tell, over here, the level above me has 2 bullet size, 2 bullet speed, and 3 bullet bounce. And when I go up, that's now what I've got. See? And now above me, there's now 6 bullet speed, 1 bullet speed, and a heart. So let's take this bullet cornering. See if we can, because that's a 3, it's quite good. And keep going. Now, like Spelunky, like Dwarf Fortress, this is entirely randomly generated. Which means 2 things. One, it means there's an infinitely large amount of replay value, and it can generate as many levels as you want. And 2, it means the visual design is kind of cool in a very original kind of way. These little monsters here, and all of the monsters you face, are all randomly generated as you go along. So you'll never see, well, you might see it, but in theory you should never see twice the same monster, and you'll never see twice the same, you'll never be twice the same mob thing. Now when you die, you actually get propulsed inside yourself. You go down a level, there's no actual dying involved. See, now I've got a... I'll change that into something more powerful so I can get more bullet speed. Now you can also go inside monsters, which is something I'm hoping to demonstrate next. And by going inside monsters, you can change their bullet patterns, thus making them easier or more difficult to get past. Which can be very useful because the bullet speed combinations allow you to do a lot of stuff. For example, if you have you know, a range of 6 and a bullet speed of 6, you'll be practically invincible. But if you go inside a monster and change that around, you can weaken them quite significantly by mucking around with their internal power-up organs, which adds a pretty interesting tactical dimension to the game. Also, from what I understand, it has a sort of network thing. What you have here are flags, and flags, you have your own flag, which you edit by pressing F. See, I have some sort of purple, what looks like a purple penis now I look at it, but hey, that's not what it was meant to be initially. And when you go over something that's not a permanent flag, you can drop it. I'm not entirely sure who gets to see these. I think it says it goes to posterity. I don't know who posterity is, I don't know if it shares them online or something, but there you go. Now, see, I've gone back up and I've edited the power to be a 3. So I pick that up. Next level I go up, when I go up to level 6, I will now have 9 speed power-ups, which is always good. Let's see if I can get past this dude. There you go, beautiful. Let's go. Zing! So now I should have quite impressive power-ups. There you go, beautiful. Although they do seem to be cornering, which is not what I had in mind, but hey, that will work. Let's keep going. So yes, Jason Rohrer is a slightly insane, quite sophisticated, well I say sophisticated, he has quite bizarre opinions about games. He likes making very sophisticated, very philosophical games, which tend to have a lot of deeper meaning which most of us don't understand. Sleep is Death, for example, was land-based only, I think, originally, because Jason Rohrer decided that that was the way he intended for it to be played, and that was the best way for it to be played, which I understand, but I found kind of bemusing at the time. I think he eventually snapped and allowed for internet play. So that's largely it, really. It's you keep going up and up into the levels, further and further into the depths of this slightly bizarre world. It's not perfect, but it does have a lot of variety because of the randomly generated levels and the crazy bullet pattern combinations you can make. You will get bored eventually, I suspect, because while you will reach the size of the known universe by level 14, I'm not sure why you'd want to get to level 14. You know, the known universe is all good, but frankly I have no intention of visiting it all anytime soon, and thus I doubt I'll be getting through inside all of a Starfield Sky anytime soon. But hey, it's entertaining. It's a decent shoot-'em-up, really. I mean, it's not as fluid as most modern shoot-'em-ups. I'll be honest, the mouse doesn't move as quickly. It doesn't feel as good as most twin-stick shooters do these days. But if you're looking for something slightly different, something slightly insane to make you ponder on the vastness of the universe and your insignificance in it, Inside a Starfield Sky could be just the thing for you. This has been Gaming But Rubbish. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, post, give me a like, let me know what you thought, and tell all your friends. Maybe favourite us and check out what's on my channel. I'm currently uploading my Brink first look, so hopefully you will also be interested in that. Also, my first look at Terraria, the Minecraft 2D alike, which allows you to build your own little world in a Minecraftian 2D world. Both of those look incredibly cool, so I hope you'll be back to see them next, well, in a couple of days. Thanks for watching. This has been Gaming But Rubbish, logging off. Cheers!